Sadly but true, there's a guy on his way to come pick up Bigfoot. So I'm trading for a whole PC setup, kind of like this. 2 pairs of Jordans, 100 and something bucks. What else? Oh yeah, Happy Meal. See right there? What do you want to drink with your Happy Meal? And the guy's bringing me a Troy-built mower. It's newer than this one, but here's Jordan with my Happy Meal. Can you sit right here? Thank you, bro.
It's the same thing, but it's like an older model.
Yeah.
It's like a more built model. That'll work.
All 4 of them will grab the ramps.
Okay. No, these ramps ain't moving, I promise you that.
Straighten the tires.
I'll be careful with these off.
Don't come off in the morning.
You got fuel or something we can get next to? Alright, set the brake.
Got my Happy Meal, my cash, 2 pairs of Jordans. These right here worth like $200. These are worth a little over $100. And then I got a PC set. I'll show you that another time. Shout out Jordan, he's a goat. He got me double fries. On this toy I've been wanting for so long. Getting ready to go to church. I figured I'd show y'all a little clip of the mower I got last night. It was too dark to come out here and show y'all. It's a Husky, but it's identical to a Troy built. I've had a couple of these. All it needs is an engine. Transmission's good, deck's good, everything's supposed to work. Which needs an engine. So now you can see we just picked up 2 mowers. We're gonna go get a 3rd tomorrow, the next day. The next day, here are the mowers. There's a Craftsman YT, a 3000 series. It's got a 13 horsepower on it. Ain't locked up, has compression. See how this oil looks right here. Man, it looks so great. But I got some oil. See if we can clean these things up, see if we can get one running, or both of them running. And this other one, this is a 15 horsepower LT1000. The engine looks really good on this one. Up. But I can't turn it over, so I have to see if it's locked up or something. Okay, so I figured it out. The deck was engaged in, the clutch was out, so it's not locked up or anything. I was missing a little piece of the intake, but it looks pretty good. I think we'll get it running. And also, I think we're going to take this. This mower is way too rusty to really fix. So I'm just going to take parts off of it. Use that spindle, the tires. With this hood right here, I think I can put it on my mower. I broke my hood. And that bumper. Go on that mower right there. This is the other mower we got from Jordan. It was in the trade with Bigfoot. Maybe that's where we'll plant that motor at. See what kind of wiring we got. On this we got just a 6-pin and our power, gas line, throttle cable. Let's see what we got on that Kohler engine. Looks like a 6-pin to me right there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these mowers up and pressure wash them real quick. Get them clean so we can start fresh. Alright, got up here. Push is really easy. Also, I meant to mention that all 3 mowers I got have a hydro transmission. Tighten that up. And also, the front end I noticed on this thing was very heavy duty. I ain't never seen one quite like this with all this extra stuff. I wish my 50-mile-an-hour mower had this. I also like the bumper too. Alright, looks 100 times better after pressure washed. See, good sign, the battery 918. So that means it probably wasn't too long ago it was running and driving. Also, I noticed it says right here 21 horsepower. This isn't the original motor. And I also see someone, I'll show you. Someone has kind of cut here and made their own little choke. This is the original one. So, yep. I'm going to check the oil on it real quick and then hook a battery up to it. Also on the other side, there's a spindle missing right here. Maybe you can pull that off on them old decks. Put it on there. Alright, key is on. Gas is all the way up. Choke is on. We're going to see what it'll do. It's got a fuel pump on it. I haven't shot any like starter fluid or anything in, so we'll see if it'll start. That sounds good. Let's get a little bit of starting fluid to see what it'll do. Dropped a shot of gas inside the intake. Nothing. Let's see if we can take the old battery out and see. I just realized the clutch wasn't in, so maybe the safety wasn't letting it start. Alright, well, we know it runs. Also, I shut it off, but I tried to take it for a little ride. As soon as I let off the clutch, even if the seat safety was down, it was trying to shut off. So I'm going to check the seat safety. And the worst case scenario, I'll just bypass the clutch safety. And so we take it for a little ride. Alright, got it jacked up in the air with the cherry picker. And so the 12-volt trailer decided to donate his clutch safety switch. So we're going to drop it back down, crank it back up, and see if it'll move now. The safety not shut it off. Runs and drives great, so let's see what we can do about this spindle right there and a blade, and it needs a belt as well. Maybe I got one, or I have to go get one. And also I'm gonna change the oil in this thing. That's coming up. Alright, got running driving. One thing it needs is a spindle right here, which we're gonna pull off the other mower, and I guess we'll go ahead and just get the other mower running while we when we take that off. Let's get this Enduro 13 horsepower. Industrial commercial. This engine runs great, and it's these are great engines. If you ever come across one of these, they're worth fixing. So let's go ahead and get the LT1000 running. Due to the severe rust, I don't think I'm gonna get this one going. So unless I want an extreme rat rod, I think I'll pass. I think I'll just get all the parts I want off of it. The engine looks pretty good. I want this hood, I want that seat. That steering wheel is actually pretty sweet too. I'll probably take that. This engine looks pretty good. I want them tires. I want the this back piece off here, because some mowers don't have that. I like to be able to pull a trailer. The deck shot, but I can use a spindle off of it. And I want that front bumper. So, guess we'll start. I guess I do want to see if it'll run as it is. Maybe even drive a little bit, but then I'm gonna start stripping it down. So let's go pull it over there. Clean the engine up and see if we can get it to run. First thing I just did off camera, I pulled the oil off. Look at it, and it's very creamy. That means there's some water in there, probably just from condensation. Looks like my mom's coffee. Dirt road ditch water. But it's 15 horsepower. It's a Kohler, so I don't really like Kohler, so it's just gonna have to see if it'll run with the oil looking like that. If it does, then I'll change it. So let's go ahead and get some jumper cables on this starter. Alright, well, OC just got a new hood. Too bad I stenciled that one. Too late now. But it actually looks pretty mean with that hood. Walk around the front, sitting high. Looks pretty mean. I like it. Touch it a little bit right here. No, it don't actually. It just look like it did. But yeah, I like it. Let's see if this thing will run now. You might be wondering what this right here is. It's a rag. If you have a Kohler lawnmower, always keep one of those with you so you can wipe the tears away when it stops running and blows up. I moved the battery out. Right over there. I took it out because sometimes it'll draw if it's dead. Sometimes it won't start. Also, I seen a sticker. This mower is a 1990. So if this motor runs, it is 33 years old. So let's go ahead and key is on. Choke is on. Ground is not on. Okay. Starter's kind of weak. Let's get some starting fluid. That's one thing I did forget. Take 2. I'm gonna roll the engine back to compression, and then we'll see. Give it a shot now. Yeah, I can see trash in the intake of my eyes. Oh, but it did something for a second there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the carb off this thing and see if we can clean it up a little bit. It's really nasty. I don't know if you can really see that, but there's just trash all in there. Like just hunky, like the choke doesn't even work. Yeah, let's go ahead and fix that. Alright, this is what the bowl's looking like. This is the carburetor. I could not, this right here, I got something and pushed against it and couldn't get it to come out. The pin there. So like the float's working, it's still the dirtiest carburetor I've ever even seen. But I don't have another Kohler carburetor because this one has the solenoid wire does not have a plug, it's just a solid one. So let's put it back on and see if we can get it to run at all. Alright, got the carb back on. Little brake, had to tighten the alternator belt on my grandpa's Camry. So let's go ahead and get some jumper cables on here and see if it'll run now. Alright, let's see what she'll do now. Alright, let's roll it back for compression. Alright, well, off camera I got to run a little bit off some fluid. I'm going to go ahead and pull this motor a little bit later after I get some other parts of this motor that I want. I'm just going to sell it on Marketplace. Why don't you put it on this one? It needs a motor. I already got a guy coming to get it. And it really, I could sell them separate or together for about the same price. And I'll be able to help. 2 people will be able to get use out of it if I sell them separate. So I'm going to pull this bumper off and it's going on here. Probably close your eyes, you missed it. Pulled the bumper off the front and the deck off that mower. So we done stole the hood and the bumper. Stole the hood and the bumper, put it on here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the engine off next, probably later today. And I want that gas tank too, because LT can use that and it looks like new. It's clean inside. Alright, also I put the seat off that mower. And I was looking at this mower and I was thinking, what would be a good name for it? Frankenstein. Because I was thinking, let's start at the back here. These tires came off a 90-year-old tiller, no joke. This the wheelie bars here is a signpost. If you didn't see that video that I dug out of my front yard that I found. This is a flywheel. I didn't use it because it's a automatic flywheel. It's for automatic transmission for my engine I put in. These tires are from Chud. The rims, they did come with the mower. This seat just come off that mower I got. The hood, the snorkel, this right here came off this new engine I had to get. This the hose right there come off the S10. Those front tires come off an ATV and the rims come off an old mud mower I used to have. This bumper come off this new mower. The gas pedal, that come off a Troy built. The throttle thing, the whole gas pedal there, and I had to buy the springs. Those come from Ace Hardware. Harley Davidson exhaust come off an old go-kart I used to have. Or it was actually for the go-kart, it was never actually on it. Well, it was on it, but when I got it, it wasn't. Like I said, the ATV tires. These tires come from Chud. So yeah, I think Frankenstein would be a good name for this one. And I think Free to a Good Home would be a good name for this one. But anyway, back to it. I'm going to pull a couple of them pulleys off there, and this is going by the road. I'll probably pull this off too, because I can use it for something. Weld it onto something. Another thing you missed. I took the old battery out of this one, or the battery that came with it, the one I said that was pretty new, put it up to the car. And it works now. The thing runs good. I was idled down. I didn't think it was going to crank. Thought I'd just turn over. But so I think I'm going to just be done with this one. I think Facebook Marketplace it goes. And somebody have to buy a spindle and a belt. And it'll be a good little cutting machine. My camera died, so I went and got the other battery. But so I'm going to go ahead and pull this spindle right here off, see if it'll work on the other deck. And if you walk over to the S10 in the back here, I got a clevis off the back of the really rusty Craftsman. And this battery, I tried to charge it with the jumper cables from the car, and it was a no-go. 3 broken bolts later, that's loose, flip it over and pull it out. I don't know if I'll be able to use the spindle because all the bolts broke off into it. I don't know if I can fix that. But the blade looks pretty decent, so let's see what we can do though. Alright, through the deck on the trailer, go ahead and take it out to the road. We got county trucks to pick this junk up. Well, between the broken bolts and the spindle over there is 4 bolts. This is 3. I don't think it's going to work. I could weld it on, but then the belt, the blades, we need to buy them. There would be a different pattern every time, and that'd be annoying. So I guess we'll just leave it like it is. Maybe order a spindle or something. And now I'll probably pull some more of these pulleys off and stuff and keep them. I actually took the bolts out of this one. All 3 of these broke as well. Alright, missed it, but the guy's going to pick up this motor right here. I got it already, all loose. It's ready to come off. 2 tips for if you're taking a motor off a lawnmower. You take a jack stand, like this right here, and then pull it up. This one on the rear end ain't wanting to release. Because it's got that hydro, though it's got the pin, it ain't wanting to release, so it's actually still hard. But so go ahead and lift this motor up. And on another hack is sit it in a block so the crank can just slide into the hole. I've always done that. So he's coming to get the engine for 30 bucks, and I forgot to tell you how much, but I paid $30 for this mower, and $30 for the other mower that we just fixed. Got running, and then this is what we picked up last night. It's really dark on, if you could tell. It's a Craftsman 4000, and the body is really good shape. It's shiny. See if you can see what year it is. 2003. So pop the hood. We got a 18.5 horse. This is the original motor. Spins good. See how the oil looks. Hey, I don't look too bad. It's used, but it's high. It ain't leaking. Got a new looking filter on it. The deck's in good shape. I hope it'll mow. Get it running and it'll mow. But I like the reflectors. Bigfoot used to have reflectors like that, and they both work off. But yeah, it's a pretty good mower. And also, I don't know if you can hear this, but the battery must be good. It won't turn over though. So I don't know if the battery's just too dead or if the solenoid or something like that. But hey, we hear clicking, so that means this battery will be good. That's always a good deal. Let's see how old it is. I don't see any kind of a date on it. But yeah, so let's get this thing cleaned up and we'll fix it. Alright, jumper cable hooked up to the battery that came in this mower. Now I'll take them to the starter, and I pulled the battery out of this mower, and I'll try to charge it because it's a good battery. I don't know how old it is. I don't think they didn't punch out a date, but that's alright. So we're going to see drop a shot of gas to the intake, see if it's not crank. Alright, clutch is in, key is on, choke is on. See what she'll do. Let's get it back off compression. if we can hook it to the cable, see if we can turn it by the key. Yeah, the solenoid's bad on this thing. Let's keep doing it this way. I went ahead and just put the battery in it. Let's see if the key will work. I don't know if that's a solenoid or if the battery's getting weak. I think the battery's already dead now. I hit the key. I don't know if that's the battery's dead or there's a bad connection or if it's a solenoid right there. I don't know if you can see it, it's bad. But I got the battery that came in this mower charging right now. I would have charged it up, put it in here, and go from there. I'll probably push it over there and go ahead and pressure wash this thing and go from there. So this rust bucket, so you got it sitting here. Probably gonna push it over there to the fence or something. And over here at the Corolla, we got a battery charging. Then in the front yard, just engine on the trailer here. The guy's about to pick this one up. I already told you about that. We got these two mowers over here. Someone's supposed to come get this later. There's several people have messaged me on Facebook. Someone will come get it. And this one, when I took the thing off, I noticed that this is the battery out of the 5000 Craftsman. It's a almost a 2020, so it's like 3 years old, 1 month. Well, it's actually older than that, but anyway, it runs, drives, turn the key, it cranks. There's a guy's coming to look at it. On the price, we're kind of debating. He wants me to take the less than what I want. But yeah, it's a good mower. It just needs that spindle right there. So yeah, get all of this stuff going today. Not him, he's staying. And the trailer, I'd sell that too. It's got a nice winch. Walking back up, we'll give him a few more minutes to charge. Then back over here to this guy. This is the one with the 2019 battery in it. They don't have 2018. And also, so I pressure washed a little bit. I seen they had written right here. And right here, the blades are changed in 2016. It's probably been a little while since he's cut anything, but the deck looks good. Spindles, the blades, I haven't checked the blades yet. They look okay. I'll have to see if I have some for it. But yeah, the battery up to the car, so the one we're gonna put in this one and charge it. See if it'll crank. I don't know if the solenoid's bad or if the battery was too weak. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I think it'll run. Clean up some of that oil and stuff. So the battery charge, pop back in, see if this thing will run. So I don't remember what I've told y'all so far, but this mower right here costs $40. The other two Craftsmans were $30 each. And then the Husky come in the tray for Bigfoot. I just put the battery back in, hit the key to see if it turns over and cranks before I can even stop. So let's see if it'll do it again. I don't know how it's running. It's not even got any gas in it. Just that little bit I poured into it. See? That's bone dry. Maybe I poured more than I thought in there. So yeah, let's get some gas in this thing. See if it'll move. And all that good stuff. See if it'll mow. Alright, you may remember, you may not, but I changed the seat out on the not the zombie, but the Bigfoot. This right here is the seat. Both the covers were broken. This one did not come with the pad. It was broken though, didn't come with it, so we're going to put this on here. She's idling. She ain't moving. A little bit. Maybe just burning oil off. See how up, look at this. Hey, she mowed. Smokes a lot. I don't know if it's burning oil or if it's actually smoking. Give it a little gas and see. This thing runs good. Thing runs better than LT over there. Sometimes it's got a little knock when it's idling. When you give it gas, it sounds fine. Sometimes small engines do that, so it's alright. I don't know if it's, I can see that there's oil right there. I don't know if it's smoking out of the engine or if it's just burning that oil, or why that oil's there, so I'm not sure about that. But we'll see. It runs really good. Like, responsive, like you push the throttle. Like even old LT over there, he likes to try to start flooding and do dumb crap when you give it gas real quick. But still runs really good. He just ain't as responsive as this thing is. It's a nice mower, cuts and everything. The deck's good on it. I might need blades soon, but it's a good little mower right here. And for fixing these mowers and selling them, the money's going to go towards the S10. I get space here so I can put this on. I have to get another rim like this. They're like $250 to $300. I haven't found my exact size yet, or I found my size, but they were like $300, so I'm going to have to keep looking. If I see that I haven't found the cheapest option. This is a 17 by 9.5. This is for the front, and I'll show you the rear ones. These are 17 by 11s. They're really wide rims. It's kind of hard to see, but they're very wide. The ones that were on here are only 7 inches wide. And LT Frankenstein's back here hiding. Him, his new bumper, hood, and seat. I have to take him to the river soon. 3000 series Craftsman is gone. And we got this thing right here. Got running. The guy that bought the other one was really wanting this one, but he I just got running, just got listed. He wasn't wanting to give me as much as I was wanting. So I got this listed for $300. Take that. It's a nice mower. It's got a PTO, like clutch engaged deck. And there you can see. And it all works. This thing's ready to cut. This somebody's coming to get. The only thing I like about these MTDs, the F&R transmissions like this, is that I think it's because the body's skinnier, but I do like how the tires stick out wide. How they stick out past the frame versus, like, come look at this Craftsman. They don't stick out hardly. Well, they do stick out a little bit, but get you some tractor or ag tires sticking out the side like that. They're really mean. So maybe Husky about to be buyy. Now with the S10, like I said, I need a 4th torque thrust 2 rim. And I'm just gonna, and then probably soon I'm gonna buy some lowering blocks for the rear. I'm just gonna do 2-inch because I gotta pull some trailer and do some weight, So probably just gonna do 2-inch in the rear because these tires make it sit lower because they're a lot shorter. They're like 5 inches shorter than the mud tires, those ones that are on the front. So this makes it sit lower. So I'm just gonna do 2 inches in the back so I can still haul weight and stuff. And then one day we'll do 4 and 3-inch drop. Second thought, I might start a lawn care business. Not really. Call it Lonnie's. But I got this weeder here, and I got the mower. I'm taking it down to our public lake entrance. I'm going to try to cut some of the grass. I want to see how this thing cuts. If it cuts good, maybe I'll buy some blades for it. Or if it doesn't cut good, I'll buy some blades for it. So that backwards. But I got to trailer everything, so we're going to take it down the lake and see how it cuts. Alright, we're here. The grass is really high. Hopefully this thing will be able to cut it. Not be bogging it down or something. The mower did good. You can't really make this grass look good. It was so thick and stuff, but it didn't really bog down. So I don't know, you can't really see on camera, but there's kind of weeds between the cracks on that boat ramp there. So I'm gonna take this weed eater. I've had it for a while in my shed, but I know it works, but I've never used it. So I'll take it over there and see how it does. This motor don't have a whole lot of clearance with that deck, and my ramps are kind of short, so I kind of got it on this incline here, so it won't. It's kind of hard getting it off of the deck. So let's go ahead and get it up there. All right, got everything loaded back up. Weed eater did pretty decent. Not bad, not good. So let's see if we can. This is a pretty good hill right here, and there's gravels. Hope we'll make it up it. I've never actually had this much weight behind a mower. Hope it'll grip good. Never had this much weight up this hill. I've had not zombie, but Bigfoot, and pulled by pulling the last mower. Bigfoot was a lot more than this one. Yeah, the tire spun a lot getting up. It did pull pretty good. And look at this. I don't think I'm back here. Let me see, that's my trailer, and here's my mower. I was driving, and it got. I know it's kind of when you're pulling weight, especially third and fourth, it's kind of hard to shift, but stuck in gear. Can't get it to go out. And also, I looked on the bottom, the belt's off, and back there the pulley is ripped in half. I don't know if you can see that or not. Well, I'll have to. You'll see later. There's a big old hole. The pulley is ripped to pieces. So I pulled the mower off the trailer, for some trailer in the ditch. Hopefully no one takes it, thinks it's junk. I found this wire and that bunch of crap right there. And I'm gonna try to pull it back. Hopefully it'll follow. Hopefully it'll pull good. It's stuck in gear. I think it'll move and still in gear. And hope my thing don't get stolen. The rope broke. It rolled back down the ditch. I guess it's staying. We'll drive this back home. I got one tire off. I'm working on pulling the rear end. I have a rear end. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. And check out this pulley right here. How it just ripped a hole. I don't even know how it happened. It's stuck in gear. I'm able to like use a hammer and beat it through gears, but then it just gets stuck again. It's not drivable, and it won't really go into neutral. But look at that. That's insane. And it will actually. Let me take that back. It will, like, you can make the shifter and make it actually pop in different gears, like if you beat that with a hammer, but it's still, like, even if you put it in neutral and where the shifter is says it's in neutral, it's not. It's stuck in like third or fourth gear or whatever, even though it's something slipping inside. So it's shot. Let's get this other tire off and rip the rear end out. Alright, the new rear end is in. The only thing I have to do is, I got that 3-inch pulley that I on there, but the belt, this is with the clutch. This is with the clutch in, and the belt's too tight. And this is the belt I was running with the other one. So apparently, this shaft must sit a little bit farther back or something, because it's not. I have to get a different size belt. Also, up here, this right here would be. I took this off. This right here would be about right here would be neutral. Right here would be neutral, and this right here would be reverse with the old transmission. But instead, this right here is first. That's neutral, and so I'm going to have to cut the frame some to go back so we can get to reverse. And then this is only 5-speed, and it ends here instead of before it would have went farther. So this transmission is wanting to shift back instead of forward. So I have to cut the frame a little bit, and then we'll see if it can go in reverse. Alright, I notched the frame, and I spent the pulley over, and so I guess this right here is neutral, reverse, first, second, third, fourth, all that good stuff. Or fifth, actually. It's a 5-speed transmission. So I gotta get a belt. I'm going to put the tires back on, get everything buttoned up so we can see how it does. Hopefully it won't slow it down any. I don't know. So this right here, these shafts on this transmission aren't quite as long as the other one. And the other one had these spacers right here. If I put these spacers on, the wheel won't fit, so I'm going to cut this in half and put one on each side. Rear end is in, tires are on. All it needs is a belt now. And this is our new shift pattern. We got reverse, that's neutral, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all that good stuff. Kind of looks ugly, but it'll be alright. And put the bumper and the hood on. Then over here, so all the mowers are gone. Bigfoot's gone, all the ones we fixed. All we got left is an engine. The guy robbed the starter off of it. Not really, I stole it from him. So $20 for that engine. Needs a little bit of work. This right here, this mower. See, if this mower would have had a 6-speed, I'd have been in luck. But it has a hydro in it. So, this one blows up. This one might go in there temporarily. So yeah, I'm gonna pull some parts off this mower, keep what I need, and that's all the other mowers are gone. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, share this video to your friends. I'm gonna go break something else. Also, next video, or a video coming soon, we'll be driving this thing.